I just got done watching Dexter season 5, so I'm all caught up as far as I know, unless season 6 is airing now, and I won't see that for another year or whenever it releases on DVD. But I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't even know why I keep watching Dexter. It's not that it's a bad show. It's just it's an okay show. You know, people act like it's great, but it's not. It's just okay. And okay shows are fine. There's lots of good, decent, average shows on TV. But that's the thing of it. Like I've been spoiled with great shows. I've been spoiled by Breaking Bad. I've been spoiled by The Shield. I've been spoiled by The Wire, The Sopranos, countless great shows. I think Michael C. Hall's previous show, 6 Feet Under, is a better show than Dexter. And my problem with it, besides the cheesy dialogue and the mediocre acting from almost everyone who isn't a guest star or who isn't Dexter or Michael C. Hall, and the predictable, cookie cutter plots and, overarching plots of the season, is the show. And another, I've gone into this before, but I just feel like the show cops out when it comes to its main character. He's supposed to be a sociopath and a monster, but the show wants you to like him so much that they give him all these like human qualities where he gets into relationships. He gets in a relationship with Rita, and the whole thing is supposed to be a cover, and that's believable. That makes sense. That's what a sociopath would do. But then he actually has feelings for her, and he does it over and over and over. He has feelings for his sister, and then in this season he had feelings for Lumen, which is a stupid fucking name. Um, and I don't think that's realistic at all. I mean, it'd be cooler if he was just a total sicko. I guess it would turn more people off because they wouldn't be able to root for him as much. But I think the fact that he's a vigilante, that he only kills people that are bad, is enough. I don't think you need to make him more likable. Anyways, I've done that rant before. My rant today, well, not really a rant, just my thoughts on the show and season 5 in particular. The problem with the show, besides all those things I've already listed, is it never has the balls to advance the plot at all. It's like it doesn't want to advance the plot, so it could just stretch out the series indefinitely, for 7, 8, 9. How many seasons are we going to have of the show, dude? Just the show should be about the people around Dexter finding out who he is at some point. And they're going to put that off and put that off and put that off. And that's what they do here. When they finally set it up that he should have been caught. So each season, like season 3 on, we're gonna introduce this new character that takes up the entire season with their fucking subplot, and then that's it. And then we'll kill them off or whatever. We'll send them on their merry fucking way. In season 3, it was Jimmy Smits, who wants to be, Dexter's buddy in killing. In season 4 was John Lithgow, who was just a real. I liked John Lithgow as the serial killer. That was pretty cool. Real fucking sick puppy, and his whole family was sick. I love that Thanksgiving episode. I think that's the best of the series. And then now in season 5, it was a whole nother. The whole season was a subplot about, Dexter is killing this one dude who was a killer, but then one of the victims was still there, and it was Julia Stiles, who plays Lumen. And so Dexter protects her and tries to make her better, and of course he can't let her go to the police to tell them what happened because blah blah blah. And so they get into a relationship kind of through the course of it, and he's helping her find the rest of the guys because there was a whole group of guys that were doing these crimes where they're abducting and torturing and raping women. That's the whole season is them trying to get the guys, and the big bad guy was this motivational speaker called Jordan Chase. I don't even know what the name of the guy was that played him. He was no John Lithgow though. But there were things. The things I liked about the season is it brought everyone so much closer to discovering who Dexter was. You had Quinn hiring Peter Weller, fucking RoboCop, to spy on them, and he figures shit out for the most part. And of course, he gets killed. Um, but you have Quinn. Quinn kind of like knows something for sure is up by the end of it. He's just choosing to ignore it because he loves Dexter's sister. It's fucking stupid. And then you have the scene where his sister Deb finds them, and it's conveniently like Lumen and Dexter just killed the dude, and conveniently they're behind some like plastic sheet that you can't, it's like translucent, just conveniently there. And I'm like, well, this is it though. She's gonna have to arrest them or whatever, or at least step around and like see who it is. And then I'm like, finally, she's gonna find out who her brother is, and she has to make a choice. She could choose to go one way or another. And it's like inexplicably she's just. I mean, I get why she wants to let the vigilantes go, but is anyone on the show actually a cop, like a by the books cop? Everyone bends the rules just like Harry did or whatever, Dexter's dad back in the day. But it's just like she even says in that scene, "I'm a cop. I don't get to make that choice. So you guys better run." Fucking stupid, man. It's like, and it puts everything off. And then Dexter covers up for Quinn, and Quinn's just like, "Oh, thanks. So I'm gonna let this whole thing, like where I think you're a serial killer or something, slide." It's just so like, where are we? What have we progressed? We're like back to square one now, going into season 6. And what's he gonna do? Get another girlfriend? There's gonna be another serial killer or something he spends the whole season dicking around with. Like, just advance the fucking plot forward. Make a season about them finding Dexter, and then have an end where he gets caught. I mean, I think it would be cool, like if the ending was, he's finally caught and he like confesses to everything, and then everyone's just like, holy fuck! Like he does this long ass Vic Mackey confession. Whatever the ending is, it's gonna be something fucking predictable because this whole show is just like, it's just so safe for a show about a serial killer. It's so fucking safe. You always, if Dexter's in danger, he's gonna get out of it. He's gonna find a way to sneak the evidence, here and there. If they're fucking parallel editing a scene where Dexter's doing something bad and Deb's coming to find him, at the end of it, you'll find out, oh, the scenes weren't happening at the same time. Dexter's long gone, and Debbie will just find the crime scene, except for at the end of this fucking season when she does find him, and she lets them go. She doesn't even look behind the sheets to see who they are. I mean, the show is watchable. It's entertaining. It's fine. I think Michael C. Hall does a good job on it. I like the idea of a show centered around a serial killer, but it's just at some point we gotta move this forward. It's gotta start to end. I mean, I didn't look up before this, but they have to start making end of series plans. Like, I'm hoping to like go look in Google and find out that season 6 is the last season, or there's only 2 seasons left or something. But the way it seems like they don't want it to end. They just want to keep fucking pumping the show out because it's like all that Showtime has, or I don't know. But it's annoying. It makes the show. I think the show could be better. I think it could be a cooler show than it is. As it is, it's just kind of entertaining, but also cheesy, and never moves the plot forward anymore. Really, it doesn't really move the plot forward that much. I don't know, so that's my spiel on Dexter. I've done it before. I think I ranted about season 4 or something on here, or just the series in general. But I mean, obviously, I watch the show. I could be considered a fan, but I'm not really a fan. Like, it kind of bugs me, a lot of the shit in it. Um, I guess it'll be all better tonight because there's Breaking Bad in like a couple hours. So that's my thoughts on it. By the way, as a random aside, if you made it this far into the video, as you know, like Netflix prices have gone up. I got this thing in the mail advertising Blockbuster Total Access, and it's cheaper, and you could do in-store exchanges. So like you get a disc in the mail, you watch it, you could go to the store and rent something else, and then you return that one to the store, and they'll send you your next one in the mail. I was like, that sounds pretty cool, and I have a couple Blockbusters by me. There's one that's relatively close, like 5-10 minutes away. So I tried it out, and it's pretty cool. It's like Netflix, but you know, it's cool to have the option to go in the store with and turn in your one that you got in the mail and do the turnaround. It's almost like having two at a time. And I like going to the video store. I kind of miss it, and my point is, it's a cool service. I like it. If you got a Blockbuster by you, try it out, man. Just give it a shot. Find a promo code or something where you could try it for a month for free. That's what I did, and I'm gonna stick with it. I dropped my Netflix to streaming only because I like this. And cool thing about Blockbuster is they get movies earlier. So a movie you really want to see, you don't have to wait an extra month. Blockbuster gets it first. You could rent Blu-rays with it. You don't have to pay extra for that. You could even, I haven't really tried this out because I don't really need to. I have other ways of getting games, put it that way, but you could do games in the mail. Like the game, you could put them on your queue. It's almost like GameFly combined with Netflix. It's pretty awesome. People have been telling me about it for a while. I don't know why it took so long to try it out. Probably because I was happy with Netflix. I thought they were a good deal. And then they had to go and up their price by like 60% to where it's $16 a month to have streaming in one disc at a time, which is still not terrible. But if there's a better option and one that has a brick and mortar store, like part of it, combo, that's awesome. I like that. So I don't know. I don't know why I just thought of that. It probably could have been its own video where I talked about it, but like I said, check it out, man. I think it's worth it. If you're like a little bit like what the fuck with Netflix lately, try out Blockbuster Total Access. If you have a Blockbuster near you, try it out for sure. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Dexter and Blockbuster. Completely random there at the end, but whatever. Be back later tonight with fucking Breaking Bad. Later, guys.